Pecore. Yeah. This one. I don't know why, but leaves look wrinkled, like it has too much water. But it doesn't have too much water. I don't know why the flowers are, dropping. It's so tricky to grow peppers. I thought it's easy plants to do it. But this one is huge. Maybe the pot is too small. Yeah, the second hottest pepper in the world. I heard this is so hot. I don't think it's possible to eat it. Got these tomatoes growing here. Not sure when to harvest them. And my potatoes are still growing. Look at that. It's a blossom here. I wonder how long. Usually they go till they cannot grow and it's too cold. Gentleman Ghost, welcome. Poor drainage? No, this pot has a really good drainage. There's a drainage at the bottom, so if it's too much, the water flows out. Maybe the water pools at the bottom and the roots got to the bottom and they're just swimming there. But then, I don't know. Gosh, there's some annoying politician driving and speaking. Hello, show me the bonsai. Oh yeah, bonsai, yes. Bonsai, hold on. My bonsai. Here's one. This one is from the seed. It's a black pine. I've wired it in a weird way. We'll see what happens. And look, there's some kind of a fern growing as well. And this one is just apricot. But I cut it, so I'm not sure if it's gonna grow again or not. We'll see. This one is also apricot, but I managed to shape it a little bit. Got some oxalis growing in there. Yeah, this one has more massive shape. You got some moss growing there too. Maybe I can trim. I think these are new shoots. Could maybe trim them. And this one has a nice shape. I managed to shape it like that. Then it's got this big branch here, which I'm scared to cut. Yeah, this one is from the seed. Very easy. I picked up the seed from the park. I put 1, 2, 3, and I think there's 4 and 5 here too, or maybe not. It's hidden. Oh yeah, there's one here. But I'm growing oxalis in here, and looks like a spider plant jumped here. Wow, spider plant. How did this happen? Didn't even see this. There was another one somewhere here, but it's gone maybe? What's the one with the big branch? What variety? Oh, like you mean these ones? These are all the same. So like an apricot, what is it called? I don't know. Winter sweet, they call it. And this is the pine, black pine, Japanese pine. Somehow, I don't know, it's growing okay. And there's oxalis here, flowering, nice blossoms. Then, you know, I have this bonsai here. Let me just move this cactus. This one is like this. Very fuzzy. But yeah, it's, you know, this one I've been cutting it, and I don't know. It's very bushy. It's, you know, one of those pines where you have lots of fuzzy needles, like long fuzzy needles. Maybe I should cut it here, or maybe let them grow. Maybe I cut it too much and now they are like too fuzzy. There's some tree here. This one I got from somewhere for free. Free, can you believe? I don't want this bonsai, take it off my hands. Ah. Yeah. And it's in a big pot. I never changed the pot. What else do I have here? This one is hydrangea. Every time I cut it, it doesn't get blossoms, so maybe I should stop cutting it. Then I got the money tree. This thing grows well. Pretty cool. Question: why are pepper leaves wrinkled? Overwatering, poor drainage. Yeah, I know. One of those. You know, the bottom ones were not wrinkled, they were smooth. But then they became wrinkled. Maybe they outgrew the pot and the leaf, the roots are at the bottom. Maybe they're pooling with water and that's why they became wrinkled. Do you get insects that are attracted to the? You know, these strawberries over there. There are ants somewhere here that they are farming the aphids over there. Farming. But except that, you know, that's no problem really. This big thing. Oh, it's supposed to bloom, but I don't know what flower will it be. This is also, I tried, you know, from cutting, make a bonsai out of this. So maybe I have more bonsai than I think. But this one, you know, I've been cutting and I'm cutting it more. Maybe I will like bend it or something, make a weird round tree. This one is oleander. It also grows really well. Like you can cut it and put it in the water and roots will come and you stick it in the soil. It works. It develops, you know, the roots very easily. But also it's poisonous. You eat one leaf and you die, I think. It also has beautiful flowers and grows so easily. Look at that. It's just time to trim. I was in a condo on 20th floor and I had small ant problem. Incredible. They had somewhere, you know, they fly, like the queen will fly up and then they will found a colony. And they farm these aphids. They don't eat them, they farm them. It's crazy. This I thought it was a sunflower, but nothing came of it. It's like a weed growing out of nowhere. Look at this. Why did I let it grow? Maybe that's balancing my ecosystem here. Oh, pigeons. Here there gotta be some caterpillars. Oh, there's a little lonely tomato left. Yeah, here actually those potatoes come up, and I have strawberries. I've been replanting them a lot. This was supposed to be a maple bonsai from seed, but it never came to be. Maybe I'll need to collect real seeds and try real tree. I have some stuff here. It's like a jungle. This thing goes dead on the winter, and then oxalis grows on top. Sunflowers will look like monsters in the yeah. But you know, this one, if it was a sunflower, it would have the flower already, but there's no flower. And no wind has broken it. It's like it's very resilient. These guys are cool, so cool. Oxalis. I like these indestructible. You know, if they don't like something, they just disappear, but then they come back. I think they're bulbs in the ground. And I have one cactus here. It's supposed to have blossoms too. I really wanna repot it, but I don't know. Some gloves to do it. Yeah, apricots, you know, they're from the apricot family, and they have about this big fruit that looks like apricot, but it's completely inedible. And these fruits, you know, dry on these branches, and then I collected the seeds from those fruits inside of those fruits. But apricots are like plums, you know, I think they're related. So plums grow on trees. In Europe, I used to climb like a plum tree and eat the plums right on it. Not sure why this one is not doing so great. Maybe I need to repot it. It grew too big, I think. Whatever. This one was Physalis. It grew big, but also, you know, the leaves are wrinkled, and I don't know what caused it. This one isn't so wrinkled, but as they grow, they get wrinkled. Is this some kind of a virus infecting everything? I don't know. You know, like these are wrinkled too. And then I have this red leaf, green leaf, red leaf, green leaf. It's some wheat plant from like southern islands here. It just cannot kill it. It just grows. Have it like in a pot like this. Look how it's like indestructible. It can take less water, more water, takes everything. Got my aloe vera here. Yeah. Tomatoes. Look, second round of tomatoes. They finished before summer and now they're reactivating themselves. And so far it looks good. Very nice. But I want my Carolina Reaper. Just such a big tree. Come on. It's huge. This was my canopy over the summer, but now it's all done. I need to trim it. The worst thing is you have to pay for throwing, you know, garbage out. So stuff like this, I hope it's compact. Oh yeah, and I was in the store, and they were selling this kind of disease pest repellent. It's got amino acids in it, so it doesn't have anything like seriously bad for environment, but it will deal like with aphids and things like that. So pesticide, but not harmful pesticide, I guess. And it helps with diseases. And what does it say here? Let's see. There are pictures. these little butterflies, ticks, or some ticks, kind of there's some aphids or maybe fungus, mildew, and something else. What does it say here? The company is called Fumakilla Company. Oh, here is like for caterpillars. Oh, Aburamushi, those are the aphids that make the sticky stuff on the leaves. And then the caterpillars, some other stuff. But I think it worked well. These things are usually like $10 per bottle. Then I have my geranium. This, I don't know, should I trim it or not trim it? Yeah, pine, I hope it will grow fine, but the big one is so fuzzy. I don't know, maybe different pines have different needles. The person I got it from, they cut the needles small, like this, they like trimmed the whole tree. And I thought, oh, it's maybe not growing because of that. So I just left it as, uncut version. And these are potatoes. What are they called? The sticky Japanese potato that grows in the ground there. It makes these kind of mini potatoes, and it's cool to bake bread with them. They're everywhere. Very yummy. Tastes this. It has a slight taste of mustard. And I heard not all of these plants are edible. Some are poisonous. This one is fine somehow. I think it's called Nagaimo. Then I have failed bonsai, because this is a citrus tree which is growing and growing and growing, and it's not stopping. But look at these thorns on this. Get a needle like that, you're done. It's got quality needles. Ouch. You could make weapons out of it. I asked AI if Reaper should have wrinkled leaves. Big answer. Maybe illness. Yeah, maybe okay. Well, I also try to search, and they say, sometimes the flowers fall. But I had the same problem with another plant here, where it had so many flowers. Like it was some kind of a melon like this, and same thing. All flowers fell. No melons came. So what is this growing here? That's something I don't know. From seed. I bet birds bring these seeds, like this one, out of nowhere. Don't mess with citrus, yeah. This is why people don't climb lemon trees. Look at this. I noticed this, this grows into like a big tree, and these trees have like, whoa, supreme thorns on every branch. And strange leaves. Look, the leaves just grow out of one leaf to another leaf. It doubles. And it was this short, I think. This year it grew halfway up. And here's oxalis again. Look at the beautiful patterns on this plant. And it's got also these nice flowers. It blooms more in the cooler weather. But I saw, they sell oxalis here. Oh, there's a green oxalis coming here, look. See, just it was waiting for the cooler weather. Some of them coming, and they close for the night as well. Then I have aloe, very tasty, yummy. It's growing. It's growing very well. Here I have a smaller aloe, and this guy, this one is bitter when you eat it, so probably you should not eat it. I'm not sure why people sell this at the store, because I see these tiny aloe, and sometimes I see, you know, they grow like weeds, like these kind of bushes. I don't know why. Oh, airplane. What are you going to do in the winter? I almost don't bring any plants inside, except maybe this one because it's nice and fuzzy, and maybe spider plant. And those spider plants, they survive the winter, so I just don't do anything. I had this one inside too, but yeah. I think this one needs to be repotted. I had the ant's nest in this one for the past few years, and they look at these roots there. They're growing on top of each other, these plants. But the ants have vacated, so I think it's now safe to bring it in. And I have another cactus growing. Tried hard. So far it's doing okay. Then I have this oxalis, but look at the color. It's so pale. I could not figure out why. It's supposed to be green, but it's dark. Like as if there are dark ninjas. Here I have strawberries, but the aphids are eating them, so maybe I'll be spraying. The ants have overfarmed them. They're everywhere. Everywhere. I also have some of these potatoes growing up here. You know, like they start and off they go. I have a jungle. And I like over there, you know, there's still blossoms, but I don't think they will make it. When the temperatures get to freezing or close to freezing, it's gonna slow down and they never develop and they eventually die. Yeah. And I have this cactus, but it's so tall that it's like not going straight anymore. Shouldn't have fed it a fertilizer. Just potatoes, yeah, potatoes, tomatoes, with aloe, strawberries. Yeah, that's. I used to have some other things here, but you know, every year is a different thing. I had these mini yellow tomatoes, then I had these guys. These guys, I almost got nothing. I don't know why. Carolina Reaper. These ones, I think, are the ones we just saw. Rounder ones. And more strawberries here. But it's almost like third year or second year with these strawberries, and maybe they will recover in the winter. So they just jumped everywhere. There's a strawberry here too, but this was another plant that has awakened with hearts everywhere. So I think it's like a vine growing downwards. Oh yeah, I also had these beans, but the beans, didn't make it. Unfortunately. I just wonder, what is this? Something is growing. Orange, maybe? It's from a seed. I'm gonna leave my birdhouse for the spring. We'll see if birds will come. Maybe they won't. Oh yeah, strawberries. I had plenty last year and the year before. The about this big and completely white and really sweet. It's almost hard to predict. Should I harvest it or leave it? Because you don't know when it's ripe or not. They sort of the seeds turn red, but the whole fruit is white. So yeah, very interesting. It's one of those strawberries that you cannot export from Japan, I heard. Maybe it's some special cultivar. It said Suntory, so I think Suntory owns the rights to them or developed them. Cleaning this is so much effort. The more I wait, the more branches I will have. Yeah, white strawberry. Some kind of a Suntory strawberry. Suntory is the drink company. And I guess they're into strawberries too. Maybe they make some kind of a drinks up to them. In the winter, strawberry here is a winter plant. And you can go to a farm and pay, and I think they let you harvest directly and eat. They're expensive, but it's fun. Wonder how do they deal with aphids inside? Must be pesticides. Aphids always come, and if not aphids, some other terrible disease. Like once I had fungus that ate them. I couldn't even stop it. Tricky, if you grow something on the balcony, that's ninja level 100 as opposed to growing at in your garden. More tomatoes. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Oh, look at this, it's a Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. This one is a heart. This one is Mickey Mouse. Oh, and this one is actually... I think it's dying from that side. But I think I got like 2 pieces of this thing 8 years ago, and it grew into giant cactus. If you try an oak, yeah, I saw some acorns. Maybe I can try that, but I really want to get more of the maple seeds and try if they really come. Maple seeds are hard to germinate, I heard. Okay, I'm going to go. So thanks for joining, and have a nice weekend. I'll be cleaning my garden here. So take care. Thanks for coming, Gentleman Ghost. Bye for now. Scoping down.